In this screencast, we are going to talk about the concept of perimeter and how you would find the perimeter of any shape. So the first question on the screen asks, what is the perimeter of a shape? So perimeter of a shape is just the outside measurement. So when we talk about perimeter, we're looking at the outside of a shape. So then this kind of goes into the next question of what information does perimeter tell us? If we're finding the perimeter of a shape, we are finding the distance around a shape. So once again, we're finding the distance around a shape. Doesn't matter what shape it is. It could be a triangle, could be a square, could be a parallelogram, could be a trapezoid, could be a rectangle, could be some weird irregular shape. All we're doing is we're finding the distance around the outside of that shape. So let's talk about how you would find the perimeter of any shape. We are going to use the idea of addition, and we are adding up all the sides. So if there are 3 sides to a triangle, we're adding 3 numbers together. If there are 4 sides of a square, we're adding all 4 sides together. Same thing for some of our other shapes. If we have, like I said before, some irregular shape, we're adding up all the sides of that irregular shape in order to find the perimeter. So let's take a look at a few examples. We're going to go through a few different shapes just so you're getting a little bit of practice with finding the perimeter of those shapes. So if we're looking at the square, we are given that one side is equal to 4 centimeters. We'll think about what we know about squares. All sides are equal. So that means that we would have 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. If you want to think of a shortcut, you could just do 4 times 4, which would be 16 centimeters. Because we are just adding up all 4 sides, it is just centimeters, not centimeters squared or cubed or anything like that. Always just centimeters. Let's take a look at our rectangle. Once again, we're adding up all of our sides. So because we have 4 sides, we're going to be adding 4 numbers together. So we're going to have 6 and 2. And then opposite sides are equal, so we'll have another 2, and we'll have another 6. When we add them together, we get 8 plus 8, which is 16 inches. So that would be our perimeter of our rectangle, is 16 inches. Remember, like I said, we're just adding up all the sides. So same thing for a parallelogram. We have 4 sides on our parallelogram. So in order to find the perimeter, we're going to add 4 numbers together. Notice we have a 3 and a 2, and then opposite sides are equal on parallelograms, so we'll have another 3 and another 2. So 5 plus 5 would be 10 yards. Adding up all the sides. Looking at our trapezoid, we're actually given the 4 side measurements. So all we're going to do is add those together. 4 plus 3 plus 4 plus 7, and we get an answer of 18 centimeters, because 4 plus 3 is 7, 7 plus 4 is 11, 11 plus 7 is 18 centimeters. Final 2 examples that we're going to look at today is looking at a triangle. So this one's a little different than our quadrilaterals because we only have 3 sides. And remember, you could have different looking triangles. So you could have a triangle that's an equilateral triangle. You could have a triangle that's your scalene triangle. You're still adding all 3 sides together in order to find your perimeter of those shapes. So we're going to add 4 plus 3 plus 5. 4 plus 3 is 7. And 7 plus 5 is 12. So we would have 12 inches. So the perimeter of that triangle is 12 inches. Now here's our irregular shape. So let's count how many sides we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. So I'm just going to draw out 6 lines. That way I'm making sure that I'm adding enough numbers together. So I'm going to start right here with the 3. And I'm going to go around this way. So I know that this is 1, I have another 1, I have another 1, I have a 2, and I have another 3. And then I'm going to add them together. 3 plus 1 is 4, 4 plus 1 is 5, 5 plus 1 is 6, 6 plus 2 is 8, 8 plus 3 is 11. So that means that the perimeter of this irregular shape would be 11 centimeters. So just to review, to find the perimeter of any shape, you are going to add up all the sides of the shape. Even if it's an irregular shape, you're still adding up all the sides. Triangles, quadrilaterals, irregular shapes, you're always adding however many sides there are to find the perimeter.